Hey, welcome to another episode of the Blackout Tips podcast. I'm your host, Rod, joined as always by my co-host,
Karen.
And we're live on a Sunday night, ready to do some podcasting. And find us everywhere you get podcasts. The official weapon of the show is
the folding chair.
And the unofficial sport,
bullet ball.
And bullet ball, extreme. You know, it's funny, before we got on the air, we were talking a little bit. Some might even want to say that they might even call it banter, I guess. Maybe I should just play that.
Play the song.
Here we go. Do you have any banter? Talk to me. Do you have any banter? Talk to me. Do you have any banter? Do you have any banter?
I do.
Talk to me. Do you have any banter?
I do.
Banter.
I do.
All right, banter time. Before the show, it's funny. I was playing music as I do. If you get here live and you're on the Crowdcast, you can hang out with us before the show, and we play music sometimes. Well, I play music and get ready for the show. And I played J. Cole's 2-6, which Karen did not realize the lyrics to it. So the lyrics are like 2-6 niggas. Wow, it's in the same cadence as "Take That Shit to Trial" for those of y'all that know the Mr. Big.
Yeah, take that shit to trial, bitch.
Take that shit to trial.
Yeah,
take that shit to trial.
That's what I'm used to, the whispering. So I was like, well, I guess that's what my brain was like. I guess.
And that's one of my I love that song, by the way. Take That Shit to Trial is one of my favorites.
Sometimes things randomly, and I be like, take that shit to trial, bitch, just because I just love saying it.
So J. Cole on his new album, it might even be the second track on the album. It's called 2-6, and he says the same cadence, but the interpolation, the words are different. He's like 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild. 2-6 niggas wild means the area of he's from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and slang for that is kind of like how Charlotte is the 704.
Yeah.
They're the 2-6.
Okay.
So Karen, what do you think he was saying?
Deuces niggas wild, bitch.
Deuces niggas wild, bitch. And what did you think it meant?
Oh, I thought he was talking about spades, but then I was like, Karen, my brain was like, Karen, that don't make no sense.
Yeah. First of all, wouldn't it be deuces wild, nigga? Not deuces or deuces wild, bitch. Like deuces wild. Why anyway. Yeah, so
deuces niggas wild, bitch.
Okay. All right.
That's what I thought that the man said.
I feel like it would be like niggas deuces wild, bitch. Niggas deuces wild. I feel like that's the correct way to say that sentence.
That's the cadence.
If you was gonna say it, niggas deuces wild, bitch. Niggas deuces wild.
That's what my brain was like. I don't think.
So
but this song ain't nothing about those spades. What is he doing here?
He wasn't bringing
up. Why he saying the deuces is wild in the game?
So Karen was very confused.
I was.
But before y'all think I'm judging, I was listening to Chromacopia again as one of the tracks off of Chromacopia, called "I Killed You," Tyler the Creator. I love this album.
Me too.
This is like possibly my favorite Tyler album.
Yes, it is.
But and I am a very smart person that normally gets things right away. Like
not me.
I have the mind of an artist. Like you send me a metaphor, you send me something that thoughtful. I'll get to whittle it down till I'm like, oh, that's what that means. Sometimes it ruins stuff for me because something that's really creative and I'm supposed to like get it in like it only works if you only get the revelation in the movie until the third act, and I'm like, oh, so okay, it's one of these movies. He's the spy, or whatever. And I'm like, shit, I caught it too fast. It's just actually I wish I didn't know. I wish I was dumber.
Right, that's the way your brain ticking. I'm surprised because I don't be thinking about that shit.
But normally it don't. Like, so anyway, I say all to say, I listen to this album so much. It's almost embarrassing how much I listen to Chromacopia. It's so beautiful.
I know the order and everything. I know the cadence.
I know all the words, everything. The fucking, even the like the interludes and the skits. why did I just realize that I Killed You is about black hair? I did not fucking know that's what that song was about. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
I just been jamming all this time just because I love the song. I love the beat, the cadence, the rhythm, the aggressiveness of the flow, the way he's rapping. But for the first time, I was really listening to it just now, like, and it hit me with an epiphany. The whole thing is about black hair and pride and what it means for black people. That's why I start. Your new hot comb go round and round. The hot comb, your new blowout go round and round. Your 360 waves go round and round. The grease adding up, it goes round and round.
I didn't pay that no attention. I know the words though.
So the rest of this song is all from the perspective of your hair, basically. Like your hair. I gotta work, I gotta eat. If they see you on top of me, I gotta leave, bitch. I killed you. Meaning, like, when they see black hair, they don't want to give us jobs, you know? They like your natural state is threatening to the point that I point at myself and self-esteem. Bitch, I killed you. That's like real. They make us doubt ourselves because if we, you know, just for being natural black hair, they make it seem like something's wrong with us. We doubt ourselves. We doubt our own beauty. No finding out a couple knots was a map. We escaped them routes right on the scalp. Bitch, I killed you. I'm assuming Bantu knots. But I also wonder if he's talking about phrenology there too. Go ahead.
Yeah, and also a lot of the braids and the pattern of
our
braids. We used to have like rice and things in like for people that don't know, like and I know we've done that at
and you can make it like a map out of the Underground Railroad and stuff through intricate braids. Yes. Oh my God, this song.
And so there are a lot of things that got migrated all across the country and even the world due to the fact that we was like, we want this food, we don't want it to die, so we would take like the grains and the seeds or whatever these things were, tied in our hair. And not trying to be funny, that has a lot to do with right now with why they want to rub their fingers through our hair and they want to kind of dig, and because they like, what are you hiding in your hair, basically?
Taking you out is not a game. Feel ashamed, so we straighten you out without a doubt. Bitch, I killed you. So you know how we straighten our hair and how, you know, we have to do that because we feel ashamed of our curly hair. You are so essential. How we used to pick you because you was a symbol. Afro pick. Berries and oils, essential oils. Your nature was so simple. Like, we didn't need to put chemicals and stuff. But I guess the coils and the kinks became an issue. Therefore, bitch, I killed you. With Jerry's and Mimi's. Jerry curls. I burnt you, I cut you, I filled you with chemies, chemicals, forced you to relax. You was thick, you was BB, like BBL, but really BB, like BBs.
Knots, yeah.
Yeah. Like, forced you to relax. You was thick, you was BB. And I love that metaphor there because that also goes with like black women's bodies too, where it's like, oh, you want to make it into the white world? You're too thick for that. You gotta cut down on all that ass and thickness and thighs.
Yeah, and a lot of times when they refer to ass, it's not in a positive manner.
Yeah, and the relax, also the angry stereotype, like you need to relax. He's such a fucking genius, man. Couldn't take the heat, so you gone when you see me. When they see me, yeah, bitch, I killed you. I wonder if that's also like the hot cone too, but yeah, couldn't take the heat. Also, meaning I couldn't take the heat of all these people judging me for by my hair, so I had to take it off so that I could like exist in this world.
Yeah, and also the heat in the kitchen. You know how when people refer to that, I also refer to the kitchen. And for those of you, I don't know if they still do it now, of a certain age, you had to sit down in the kitchen.
Yeah, the heat of the perm, even. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, like you didn't have a choice. Yeah,
aunties, grandmas, sisters, mamas, darker skinned women, conscious, gotcha. Especially, I love the darker skinned women because that's your 4C curl girls normally. Bitch, they killed you. Uncles, daddies, brothers, sons, cut by one. The shit begun early, meaning the fade even. The keeping our hair low is even like. Yeah. As soon as you start cutting your hair, you're learning like a lesson about your hair, especially how low you have to keep it when your peers and other people and the other don't. Yep. Bitch, they killed you. Mentally stuck. I couldn't see when you breathe, like you let your hair breathe. Thought I needed a cut. If I let my hair grow and breathe, I immediately start feeling like I gotta get a haircut. I can't be walking around with my natural hair coming out my head. Obviously, it's bad.
And the thing is, even men get locks and things like that too.
Yeah.
And because the thing is, black men and black women have the same texture of hair.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's one of those things to where for some men, whenever they go natural and they get like hair that grows out, they don't understand how to do the same thing we do. You have to grease it, like particularly if you have 4C hair.
Well, you're talking about styling it too, but also he's saying just the idea of growing it.
Yeah, the idea of
like
growing it, yes.
is anti like that. You like one of the things I love about the NBA, and I know everyone my age and up, the old people, y'all hate this shit, but I love it. I love the boys' hairs. I love the way they have their hair. It's so wild and free now.
Yes.
It's so long. It doesn't matter like what your texture is. It's not even just like it's so manicured and proper and it's braided all the time. I mean, sometimes it's a fro. Sometimes it's just like a wild, like, you know, like some, you know, just a haircut that you're like, I didn't even know black people were allowed to do that. They're so free. It's why that league is my favorite league. It's black by culture, not just, you know, the people playing the sport.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of the dudes, they do have their hair like braided down. So whenever they let their hair out, I'm like, oh, your hair is actually really, really long. Like it's, and particularly when they let it like fly, and it's really cool to watch them play basketball and just watch their hair just bounce all over the place.
We don't got advantages. We don't match their images. I'm assuming talking about white people, we don't have that privilege. So it led to damages. Meaning, I had to kill you. I gotta work. I gotta eat. So if they see you on top of me, then I'm at peace. If they see you on top of me, so he's flipping it now. I think this is the part where he flips it into like the positive, to be like, no, the way I live now, I want them to see.
Right.
Like this is what make me on peace. Like I love my hair and I love what it says about me and my people.
Agreed.
I gotta work. I gotta eat. If they see you on top of me, then I'm at peace. Bitch, I killed you. So that's the other thing. The first one, it was the white people had the power. It's like I gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? Like they see you, they like, he's not the type of brother that can work here. Now when they see you, they see something about me before I say a word. When I enter the room, they see what kind of black person I am.
Agreed.
Well, how free I am and that I ain't playing with it. You are my crown without the grease, really fine, got the kinks in their mind. They gotta ease. Like, like it ain't
relax,
us.
Right.
Bitch, I kill you. Gravity defy, how our hair grows. Against the elements, call you fragile. They say black hair is fragile. He said, I say you delicate.
You are.
Like, which is just a different way of framing it. Like, he didn't say, I say you strong. He's like, they call you fragile. I just say you precious, you know? You're the room, baby. You're the motherfucking elephant. Talking about my heritage. I would never kill you. Oh. Yeah, trapped in the back. Oh, type 3 is a type 4. Maybe the curls. Fuck it, get down. This is my crown. You got kinks in your mind, boy. I didn't mean to kill you. You're so beautiful. Oh my God, this what I was saying when I was like, everyone was talking about they was mad that Kendrick, not mad, but they was like, I didn't think Kendrick had the best rap album. It probably should have went to the Clips. And I was like, that's because y'all of a certain age and y'all already know Kendrick and y'all already know the Clips. That's what y'all listen to. If you're my age or older, you didn't really take time to go listen to anything that Tyler did. And you let, you know, whatever assumptions from the internet, whatever you felt, because this dude has been on a path where he's been growing this whole fucking time. And, and it's not a performative growing. It's not I'm constantly on the internet trying to impress y'all with how woke I am growing. It's just growing as a human being and being. What I love about his music is that it truly does embrace every part of himself at every age, like the flaws and all. And then as he gets older, it never feels like he's ashamed of his growth or he's ashamed of his old self. He's accepting of that, and that's what makes the music so, and him as an artist, so beautiful to me. But when they was like, oh, Kendrick shouldn't have got it over the Clips, I was like, Kendrick shouldn't have got it over Tyler. It's Kendrick. I'm not mad at it. You know, I get why they give it to him, but
I do too. But
it was an undeniable album, blah blah blah. But if we're just talking about the merits of a fucking album,
because I'm not trying to be funny. This Chronocopia was Tyler's best album ever, in my personal opinion. And also, it was in my opinion, one of the first albums where he like, this is an album I'm just gonna pour my emotions in, because and Kendrick does this too. Kendrick has albums where he pours his emotions in it so deeply that if you actually just sit down and envelop yourself in it, you'll start feeling the emotions that he's poured his soul into that album when you hit play. There's very few artists that can do that, in my opinion. And so Chromacopia was one of those ones for me. I played that album. That was literally my album of the year. Yeah. Like, I played it on repeat. It bangs, it bops, it just flows really smoothly, in my opinion, no skips. And it was one of those things where I love GNX too, but in my personal opinion, GMX was it was a dumb it down album for Kendrick, in my personal opinion. It wasn't one of those albums, and he had bops on there and things like that. But he
had thoughtful music on there too.
Yes, but it wasn't one of the traditional Kendrick albums. So for me, I liked it, I loved it, but it wasn't like that pour your everything.
GNX kind of feels like Don't Touch the Glass for me.
Yeah.
But like, I love both those albums.
I do too.
But yeah, they are almost like different projects than the other work they've made.
Yes.
But they serve a purpose. Like, GNX gets played at the gym. Don't Tap the Glass gets played at the gym. So does Chromacopia. But it's just I feel you. Like, I 100% was just like, but yeah, that rarely happens to me. It was happening live, and I was like, damn. This, like, it's not just that I'm finally getting it, but like, it's amazing what he's saying. This, like, it's not just clever; it means something, man. Yes. That kid he's amazing. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he is.
All right, so that was my bad. I have other things too, but did you? Okay.
Yeah, I ain't really. No,
okay, cool.
I don't really have anything.
I got it. Don't. We ain't gotta force it. I don't really understand the Neighbors app or what it's for.
Other than people talk about somebody shooting, what is we doing here, folks?
I just don't get it. Like, it's so weird, because like, sometimes it's like, hey guys, the water department is trying to raise prices, don't forget to talk to your local representative. And I was like, that's cool, I like that. But then sometimes, like, guys, my dog died and we gonna miss her, and I was like, am I using this app wrong? Like, what are people using it like these are like they're telling their friends, and they hang out with these people every day, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I've just been tapping in just to be like, oh, it's snowing.
Yes.
Oh, the post office closed. You know what I mean?
Some people use that as a form of social media versus being on Facebook and Instagram, like all these. And you could tell that some people use it as a form of social media because they actually use it like it was supposed to be used. It probably lost dogs, lost cats. My package got stolen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's snowing in the city. Things like that, because we're quote unquote neighbors, but we don't know where each other live. You just know you're in a certain vicinity or area. But when you start sharing things like that, it's like, oh, you're on here as a substitute for the other website, the other sites that you left.
It's just crazy. I don't like. Some of them feel like scams. I'm not saying they are, but some of them feel like scams or coded things or something. Sometimes people are just like asking for money or about jobs. I totally get those things, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't realize it was also like, we lost Bessie or whatever. It's like, oh, she was a good horse, blah, blah, blah. Also, don't forget to contact your representative.
Right. Don't forget to vote.
That app is all over the place.
Yeah. And
is the water dirty over in where y'all at? I'm like, what?
Yes. And also, depend on how people use. Some people just flat races on it. It's like,
oh really?
And the reason,
okay, I don't think they allow flat racism.
Well, not yes,
but I have seen coded. Some people that said some racially coded stuff.
Yes, it's
but
coded.
Because we live in this black city, they got called out immediate.
Right, you can't.
Like it was like someone's like, when are we gonna talk about how ghetto it is over by such and such? And people was like, what the fuck you mean ghetto? I was like, ooh. Well, they didn't say fuck. I don't think they allow them to cuss, but they was like basically like, who you finna try better than me?
Because everybody's like, hey, dog, don't be using those type of words. And also the things about like I said, and my biggest thing is like, is it fireworks? Is it gunshots?
Oh, that's the Ring doorbell app that I get that. Okay. This the Neighbors app.
Oh.
This like a thing that's like for the city and all this stuff. And sometimes like the weather report or the news people be on there. Or actually, I saw they did a thing for those that used to follow. Well, I guess I still do have TikTok. I just don't use it. But that followed me on TikTok, there was like a dude that I said, man, this dude be greeting me and he be so good at greeting me at the Y that he's too nice. And then I have to step my niceness up because I don't be really ready to talk when I go in the gym. They did a feature on him.
Oh.
Where they was like, hey, it's so-and-so from the Y. And they wrote like a whole thing about him. And it was like, what's your favorite, what's your favorite greeting with him? And all this. I was like, I always talk. That's the only comment I've ever made on that, by the way. I was like, we talk about the Hornets and the Panthers all the time. Love that guy. But yeah, so I don't know what that app's for, meaning like that's on there, but also, dead horses on there also. Ghetto train is, it's like it's a lot going on in this app.
Yes, I don't think that app ever had a focus other than it's the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So people just put everything out there.
I kind of almost went viral a little bit today. I would explain it to you, but I think there's a person that can explain it to y'all better than me. It's Kev on stage. I guess Karen hasn't seen this because Karen just stays in the room watching anime all day.
I do.
Not even the NBA All-Star game. All right, because she's not a real fan of the NBA.
I know. No Hornets was in it.
Here we go.
Saw this on the internet, thought it was funny. Dude said a career path that I'd never considered had revealed itself to me. And it's a picture of a big dude, extra large dude, selling extra large draws. Apparently Shaq's line of extra large draws. I was like, that's funny. And then I checked my mention and say, Kev on stage, stay getting the bag. Not so funny anymore. not to me. Especially because it says extra stretch cotton. Like, y'all had to get the cotton that stretches more for the extra large draws. And the thing is, I do wear extra large draws, but they're just like regular extra large.
No, he's talking about the person that said that. Can y'all tell from there? Who said that Kev on stage stay getting the bag?
You! Oh Lord!
So like I said, I kind of went viral. Nah, he didn't want. He didn't say he know me. Maybe he don't want y'all to harass me. I get it.
That's hilarious.
I didn't sign up to be harassed by the stage crew. Hopefully they know me and love me, but you never know. They might
turn at the drop of a dime.
Because I could see the comments under his like Facebook post and this post.
I know they was like,
and I always marvel at his ability to turn everything into content. Like that man is a machine. But
that's hilarious.
When I looked at the Facebook post, because people tagged me to it, like, Rod, Kev on stage said this about you or about your tweet. Some people was dead ass serious. Like, why they always coming for you? I was like, whoa, that's the homie. That's the homie.
We're not coming.
I'm not coming for Kev.
No.
And then I checked my mention and say, Kev on stage, stay getting the bag. Not so funny anymore. Not to me. Especially because it says extra stretch cotton. Like, y'all had to get the cotton that stretches more for the extra large draws. And the thing is, I do wear extra large draws, but they're just like regular extra large, not XLG. Those are extra large within the bigger draws of the situation. Mine is just
XLG.
It doesn't look like me. Does look like me. I don't want to talk about it. Saw us on the internet, thought it was funny.
I won't talk about it.
He's hilarious. So
that's
happened.
Hilarious. And whoever that person is got paid well.
It do kind of look like him though. Mm-hmm. I mean, he do like taking his shirt off all the time at his events. But yeah, it kind of went viral under Kev. I'm not gonna read the comments because who knows how many people understand it.
Right.
It was like somebody did do the Spider-Man point at Spider-Man trying to be like, that could be you too. I was like, not with these double D's. He wish he was holding like this.
Lord. That's hilarious.
But yeah, that was another thing. Then what else was I think? I did watch the NBA All-Star game. Unlike some people that aren't really fans and supporters of black people and black leagues.
I did not.
And for those that listen to Balls D Sports, for those that I don't know if I ever said it on the main feed, but
Rob is right. Yep, Rob is right. Rob is right. Rob is right. Yep, Rob is right. Yeah, Rob is right. Whoop, what was that again? Oh yeah, Rod was right. Rod was right.
I won't go into the whole thing. I'll try to save that for Balls Deep Sports if we can do it this week. But I said the only thing that I've ever seen make the all-star players in the all-star game be fun and competitive. Well, there's been two things, but they're kind of both the same thing. It's after Kobe died.
Yeah.
Those guys played as hard as they could as a tribute to his competitiveness.
Yes.
And then the second one is a generational sociopath or antisocial person
that's like
comes into the league and they're talented and they are like, man, I'm finna take this shit over.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's the only thing I've ever seen make, because it's supposed to be fun. It's for kids.
Right. That's why when people get mad and upset and shit, I was like, hey, this is supposed to be something laid back. It's like an all-star weekend and the celebration and things like that. And so, you know, and like you say, the once in a generation talent, yes, but this once in a generation talent is like, off the court we could be best friends, but on this court, bitch, you're my enemy. You're
right.
my enemy while we're in this square. It's a fuck you.
Yeah, and the generational sociopath it's generational, meaning it can't have but such an effect on the league. It's like once every couple of years you get a guy who comes in there like, all right, man, like not like it's normally not right away because it's very rarely a rookie. You got to kind of do your time in the league,
right? And
then somewhere around your second, third, fourth year, you start deciding like, actually,
I'm gonna take this shit over.
I'm not stuck in this league with y'all. Y'all stuck in my league.
Right.
This is my league. So without getting too detailed, Victor Wembanyama is Lisan Al Gaib. He is him. That man
you said
played.
He was gonna do it.
I said it would be him.
Mm-hmm.
He was not joking. He was on the international team, so they split it up into 3 teams. The old heads, which is like LeBron, KD, and them. The international team, which is people born outside of America. So you're talking about, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Karl Anthony Towns, who I didn't know wasn't born in America. I thought he was from New York area, but or Jersey. Who else? Joker, Luka, Wemby, Jamal Murray. Like there's guys out there, And then you have what I call the YNs. That's the young American NBA players. Your Anthony Edwards, your who else was on that team? Scotty Barnes is on that team. I forget, but it's like the young NBA up and coming guys. Okay. So the whole thing is that they don't play hard. They never play hard. They don't play hard. They don't play hard. They never play hard. These black people don't play hard enough during this fun weekend kids event.
It's fun.
And it's fine. I've always said like, it did get egregious. There's been years where they played so not hard that it's like, yeah, this is actually hard to watch. As much as I love the league and love the game,
I can see that.
Scoring 200 points is like we're not really gonna try to play at all.
Right. Nobody playing defense or anything. Right.
And as evidenced by that, like, you didn't watch this year. So like the idea in your head was this is not going to be that entertaining of a thing.
That's why.
So even if you said like, well, they should just let them score 200 points. It's like, yeah, that's a principled stance, but you don't mean it because no one wants to watch that shit. So I tapped in because I believe in Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama was out there blocking people's shit, dunking on people, hitting threes, playing hard defense. And the way that this thing is a tournament between those 3 teams I just described. They all have to play each other based on how much you win in the quarters, who moves on to the last game, right? You only play for 1 quarter, 12 minutes. So whatever the score is at the end of the quarter.
But they don't do the 40 points like they
right.
do the other
It's
game.
just so like if you up 5 in the first, like you won. The team that lost, they need to beat the other team by more than 5. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anyway. Forget how complicated the math is because it's not that complicated when you see it, but still, Victor Wembanyama's team lost both games. Why am I up here telling y'all he the chosen one? Because he set the tone in the first game. He was so serious. Luka and Joker, who come out there every year and don't catch as much heat because they white and they European,
right?
Because they don't play defense, they shoot like falling on the ground. It's like a big old joke for them. But the black players end up with the lazy stereotypes and the don't play hard and don't deserve the money stereotypes.
Agreed.
At any rate, they were on Wemby's team. Wemby made them bench them because they was losing and they was bullshitting. He was so mad that they lost the first quarter matchup. I know he gonna say something in the press conference. I know he was so fucking hot about it. He was basically like, don't come back out here if y'all bullshitting. They sat and watched the whole second time. Like when Wemby and them went out there with they was, and then what was beautiful about it, because as much as I think Wemby is got next, them people play with some pride. The old heads play with some pride. Cause they beat them. Kawhi Leonard scored like 25 points in that quarter. Woo! He went on runs where it was like one of them was a 13 straight points run.
Goddamn.
And it was right after Wembanyama had dunked on him. And I was like, I think Kawhi took that personally.
He was like, oh, word.
Like, I was like, yeah, because he's playing so hard. He make you have to play back. It's in your DNA. You've been playing basketball your whole life. It's in your DNA that if you're bullshitting and it's contagious and everyone, it just take one person to be like, I'm not bullshitting. I've seen it every pickup court. I've seen it during 21 shoot around.
You have one person.
You just need one fucking crazy person, and then everybody's like, well, fuck it, man. I'm not no bitch. And so you had that happen. Then they played like the young dudes, and the young dudes gave like one on like a last second three. Like it was tough. And then at the end, the old heads was gassed from beating Wemby and them.
You know they were.
And they played the YNs, and the YNs ran them out the gym.
Who had them good knees and good backs?
Them ligaments was up.
Come on, them sciaticals was working right.
All they shit was good. They was like, oh, pops, come here, Unc. Yeah. They took them unks to school that last game. I said, damn, man, this is bad. I know the feeling. They was looking like we ain't doing no ice wraps between when we go sit down. I can't get 8 minutes to the next half.
No, you can't.
Hey, when is halftime? You know,
it's like ain't no halftime.
Let me sit on the bike, get loose a little bit first. So yeah, that was. But man, that game was so fun, and I was so right. I knew, and I'm glad he lost. I'm glad he didn't win. One. It means that the other dudes did care. Yeah, they didn't want to lose to him, and they knew he came in there with a plan of I'm going to dominate all y'all, win All-Star MVP, and talk shit about y'all in the press conference. And they said, not so fucking fast, buddy.
He would have, yes.
And that means he has every incentive to do it again next year.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And next year they're gonna be ready.
Like if he had won, it's almost too easy.
Agreed.
And honest to God, like I told people, man, all the shell game, the mood, changing the rules, changing the teams, none of this stuff matters. How you pick the players,
just want to play
they can
hard.
Go all the way back to East West. You're never going to make people play hard. All you have to do is have one dude who's great, because he can't just be anybody.
Can't be anybody.
I've seen Kobe do it when he was going crazy.
Michael Jordan.
Dwayne Wade has done it. Michael Jordan has done
LeBron.
it. Magic has done it. LeBron has done it. Isaiah Thomas has done it. Like,
they come out there and be like, y'all know what? Fuck this. Y'all bullshitting. I'm not.
And then everybody's playing hard because they're still, at the end of the day, they're still playing a game, and they've been playing it their whole lives, and they don't want to be out there, you know, looking like the sword, sticking out like a sore thumb.
Right.
Anyway, him not winning, I feel like next year I'm seated. You know what I mean? Because he still feel like I wanted that, I didn't get it. And if they go back to East West, I wonder if something's gonna happen with him, Luka and Joker. Because I think even on East West, they still end up on his team, and he don't like these niggas bullshitting during this All-Star game.
Right?
Like you could, like he was talking to himself walking off the court, like what's y'all doing? You know what I mean? Right. And I was like, yeah, see, you don't see that in the All-Star game, unless somebody's crazy.
Yes,
and he might be he kind of crazy, and I love that about him.
He was like, I want to be competitive in this game. I know this shit don't matter to y'all because it's not regular season, it's not playoffs, but it matters to me.
And Brandy sang the national anthem, and she sang it. She had backup singers.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, it was good too. It was like I had never seen a national anthem like that before. Like you missed a lot, Karen. You was just in there, just. It's a kind of the way.
I was having a ball.
I guess you catch the highlights on the Twitters and stuff because people do have them.
Okay.
But yeah, this was Brandy's. I can't play the whole thing. It's probably copyrighted like shit.
Right.
You know she gonna. One thing she gonna do is extra. So she didn't just come out there and do. I've never heard it like this before. This is already. I'm not gonna front. This is already up there with probably one of my top 5 national anthems that I'm thinking off the top of my head. She is so extra. She is so extra for this.
Come on through, Runs. I love it.
I have never seen a national anthem like this. Have you ever seen a national anthem where someone did this move where they turned their head away from the mic like that, Karen? I've never seen that.
No.
Only Brandy.
No, and also I think it was one of them things that she's like, you know what? Whatever the fuck this is, I'm gonna keep it in my range. We ain't about to hit.
I mean, it's Brandy. She ain't going.
Yeah, we ain't about to hit them high notes.
But you know, they always say she's the metronome. She the best voice. You know, all that stuff.
I don't blame her either. Stay in your range.
Bright stars
Come on, she put on a full ass concert for a 3-minute song.
She's only singing like 1/3 of the words. Everybody else doing most of the words.
Of course.
She just chiming in when they need some help.
Come on.
Through the ramparts. Y'all don't need me. Y'all got this part.
Come on through.
We watch. What's up?
Come on.
Gallantly.
Come on, Marissa. It was a full moon Star Spangled Banner.
It really was. She was sitting up in her suite at the game.
Come on.
She was like, I want to be down in the front row.
Come on.
Courtside.
I don't blame you because, child, I'm not even going to lie. Me and Roger, we done been to some Hornets games, and child, I'm going to tell you right now, some of them people sound bad.
That's all you wanted to say?
Yes, they sound bad. I would rather them
Speaking of being extra, you so extra.
I would rather them do this and stay within their range than some of the stuff we was hearing. You were like, ooh, child.
We heard some bad ones, but we heard some good ones too.
Yeah, we did.
But I won't name no names.
Oh, no names, but
some of them I'm like, y'all must have paid to do the national anthem.
Child, yes.
But yeah, so I thought that was good, and then I had this random thought, as well. When I first started working out, like I think after maybe my first training session, I walked out and there was this older black man, and I told y'all about this, but he stopped me in the parking lot and was like, hey, how long you been doing it? I was like, it's actually like my first day. And he was like, well, stick with it, man. I lost this amount of weight.
I remember you telling me
and that, you know, and also it's no, like, I can't even tell you what it's done for my mentals. And I was like, okay, thanks, buddy. Not thought about something today. I've been doing this for like 2 years now. I have never seen this nigga again.
Was he the workout angel?
This nigga like my magical Negro? Was he my Bagger Vance?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this man then?
Just
he
to
the one
motivate you and just disappeared.
He the one told me not to give up. I've never seen him. He don't be in there all the time. Where did he be? Why would he even tell me that? What? What kind of deadbeat magical Negro is this? What? Buddy, you can't give me advice and you don't follow it? Is he just riding around YMCA parking lot stopping big chunky dudes like, hey, I see you sweating kind of profusely there. Let me tell you something. Don't give up. Don't you ever give up. Every day. Don't let me tell you what it's done for my mentals. right, I gotta go. Bop, bop, to the next parking lot. Ooh, there's a Gold's Gym. Let me pull over.
To the next YMCA.
What the fuck? Was he a ghost the whole time? Like Sixth Sense?
Hilarious.
He's like, that black man never existed. They just gonna have the footage of me in the parking lot for my first day and be like, you was talking to yourself.
Right? They was like, who was you talking to, Rod?
There's no old black men that go to this YMCA. You know that. This is YMCA is whites only. We just let you in. That's it. All right, that's it for banter.
That's hilarious.
I'm glad you think so.
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black.
People have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you, shame on you. Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, the Obamas was at the All-Star game.
Oh, they was?
Front row.
Oh, I know they was mad.
And the ball almost bounced into Barack Obama, and Joker was going to like dive into the crowd to get it, and Devin Booker pushed that nigga out the way.
Right,
like made sure he didn't bump into the president. And then he got up and hugged Obama hugged Devin Booker. It was beautiful.
Secret Services might have took that man out. Before we move on, you making me think about yesterday. Everything, I had a beautiful time with you last night. Everything was packed and cracked, like all the restaurants. And me and Roger went to go get candles, and I actually really enjoyed like that was really, I know it sounds odd, but I was like, me, you, and the employees, about a full 10 of us was in there while we was picking candles. It was really relaxing. I was like, oh, this is the one place it ain't packed tonight.
Yeah, the grocery store was empty.
Yeah, the grocery store.
Everybody was
empty.
on hot dates or whatever.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was. We were
Valentine's Day, a great day to do stuff.
Yeah, we were just floating around doing shit that was restaurant oriented. You were good.
Yeah, if you don't really like celebrate Valentine's Day, like we don't like. Yeah, we went to the park. It was. I know it was mad people at the park. I guess it was people in there being romantic. I did see people holding hands, walking, and all that, and making out on the park. But anyway, it was a cool time yesterday. I agree. It was fun. All right. Barack Obama calls Donald Trump's racist video part of a political clown show. Well, you knew he'd be classy. So you knew he wouldn't like you hopefully weren't expecting him to be like, you motherfucker, like that's not Barack. He said, oh wait, can I play this? Oh no, it's kind of long. There's this sort of clown show that's happening on social media and on television. What is true is that there doesn't seem to be any shame about this among people who used to feel like you had to have some sort of decorum and a sense of propriety and respect for the office, right? That's been lost.
Right.
But yeah, he said, first of all, I think it's important to recognize that the majority of American people find this behavior deeply troubling. It is true that it gets attention. It is true that it's a distraction. As I'm traveling around the country, as you're traveling around the country, you meet people, they still believe in decency, courtesy, kindness, he explained. So yeah, I didn't think, and also I think, Barack Obama's not really the type to be like, this racist motherfucker, or he's racist or whatever. Like, he knows the third rail. They still think he's the most divisive president.
Right. For his tan suit.
What did divisive mean?
You black.
Right. Like, what did he do that was divisive exactly? But yeah, so he commented on it for those that wanted to hear him comment on it. At least a half dozen Trump administration officials appear in the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Maybe they be out there just doing shit.
I mean, are there no consequences? Are there no consequences? Will there be no consequences at all? They get to run it.
Shocked.
Yeah,
well, not that shocked.
Yeah, there will not be any consequences. That's why people was like, well, when this stuff comes out, you think it's going to make a difference? I was like, no, bitch. It's not going to make a difference. Not trying to find it. It don't matter what you find in these files.
Right. They're like, we got them now. I was like, even if they was eating babies, I don't think you got them.
Nope. No charges are gonna be pressed. Anything.
Right.
It's not. It's sad, but it is not gonna matter. The only thing that's gonna matter is voting these people out of office. Until you do, once you vote people out of office, then consequences and repercussions will come. Until then, there's not gonna be any consequences and any repercussions. Y'all might as well hang it up. No matter how hopeful you want to be, and I get it, y'all. I get it, because there's a lot of people out there they're looking like, but look at what they're doing, right? Look at what they're doing, but they're also in charge. Like they say, it's the fox over the chicken coop. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna eat all the motherfucking chickens. There's nothing the chickens gonna do, and we the chickens. And so it's one of those things where the chickens have got to be like, hey, we need to vote Mayor Fox out so we can be safe.
We need to go on a chicken run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do. It's instead of him, we need to vote the sheepdog in charge so he can protect us. What is we doing here?
Bad Bunny was cleared by the FCC after Super Bowl investigation, because MAGA nutcases was like, guys, we really need to look into Bad Bunny's halftime performance. We think he must have been saying something bad about something, even though none of us speak Spanish, and we didn't watch the halftime show. Remember, we didn't watch it. Remember, we wasn't supposed to watch it. So
they were not.
What was it even be to tell the FCC to look into?
Right, and of course the FCC ain't gonna. Even if it is another language, they're not gonna let them come out there and say anything. This stuff was pre-vetted, and trust, a lot of people seen that shit umpteen times. They could speak Spanish before it got approved to go online.
Also, like, he wasn't. If you understood the message he was trying to deliver, I don't speak Spanish, but I understood the message. I believe it was a message of togetherness and unity and love and inclusion. It wasn't raunchy, like, oh, look at me shaking my dick in America's face. It was, you try to say all these stereotypes about my people. This is who my people are.
Right.
This is what my community is. What, like, your hate can't stand up to my truth. That was the point. And so I didn't think when I was watching, I was like, yeah, I don't even see anything to be outraged about. The only thing he left you to be outraged about is, I'm racist and I don't want this brown Spanish person performing at the biggest event in my country. Right.
And the thing is, like some people saying online, they was like, yeah, the problem is y'all. You mad because it wasn't in English. Kendrick was in English and y'all still had a fucking problem.
Y'all always mad.
Yeah, so the problem, it don't matter if it's in your language or not.
Yeah.
You just see somebody brown and you just assume it's a problem.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Uncle Luke Campbell. He has announced he is planning to run for Congress.
I guess. Didn't he try to run before?
I don't know. I feel like he was a mayor at some point.
Yes, or something. He held office or ran for office somewhere down in Florida. Yes, years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember if he won or not, but I remember him running or talking about running at some.
He has always flirted politically with running for office, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, what's his policies? What's his party? Like, those are the things I think about. Like,
right.
I'm trying, like, I know it's a big headline splash for people of our certain age, especially associating him with, 2 Live Crew and whatnot. But 2 Live Crew did, win a free speech court case. But yeah, I think a lot of us, it's been a long time since then, and he's not just making booty shake music anymore and stuff. So I wonder how serious a campaign he's planning to mount. I've seen him say a few things politically on social media, but sometimes he comes off like he literally don't know. Yeah, and then sometimes he really sounds like he's done the research. And I don't know. Between this and Stephen A. Smith saying he gonna run, it feels like a little bit of peak like Idiocracy, kind of like and I don't mean they're idiots, but like that movie Idiocracy, where it's like eventually pro wrestlers will be president. It's like, this is step 3 on that track.
Yeah, we had a pro wrestler as a governor, a senator, one of them.
The U.S. added 130,000 jobs in January, but the labor market growth stalled in 2025, and they had to go back and adjust the 2025 numbers, which is all Trump. Okay. Down by 1 million jobs, which is the most they've ever had to reduce it.
I can see that. Yeah, that's why Trump don't. That's why they don't want the numbers out. They don't want you tracking shit because they're like, it's great, it's great. No, bitch, my job that I just lost said ain't great. People losing their jobs in 6 months to a year later, they cannot find a job in their field. Tells me you're goddamn lying.
Last year will go down as the worst year for hiring since 2020 or since 2003 outside of a recession.
I 100% believe
and they were cutting jobs, remember, from the government. Those are still jobs. So they were saying with a lot of disdain for those workers, like they wasn't shit. But you put them all out into the workforce, meaning everyone looking for a job is now competing with people that have like high levels of experience. And people do in the private sector often do want those type of people to come work for them. Like, ooh, 20 years working at the Department of Defense. Yes, please.
Yes, they start snatching them up and yanking them up, and they'll start kind of picking their brains. Not trying to be funny. It's like a brain drain from the government.
Yeah.
Because the thing about a lot of times them government jobs, a lot of times they get paid a little less, depending on what their job is compared to the private sector. And a lot of times they get knowledge and wisdom and learn all types of things about how the government functions and things like this. And the private sector would love to tap their brains and get the information and find out how things function and use their knowledge to make their systems better. And also is one of those things where you had them firing all these people, trying to bring them back, which a percentage of them probably will never come back. People leaving the government field altogether, going to complete other industries. And then you had Trump, they don't federalize. The tariffs rocked this country. We pay tariffs, y'all. We pay the tariffs. No matter, these dumb motherfuckers was like, the other country, no, we pay the tariffs. So all of a sudden you have companies with higher costs for steel and lumber and beef and all this shit. All of a sudden, shit is just going through the roof, and companies like, hey, something has got to give. And cost of shit has doubled and tripled and quadrupled depending on what field that you're in. Particularly if you're in like any field that has to deal with large machinery and shit like that. Now all of a sudden you got to pay tariffs for crossing the state border, sometimes the city border, sometimes even going to fucking Canada. Some shit which we never had a problem with shit going back and forth across Canada. Shit used to flow smoothly. But when you have somebody that does a huge disruption to how shit functions just because he fucking feels like it, and everything is so goddamn unpredictable, nobody can give that financial forecast like they normally used to do. Nobody can say what the quarter's gonna be and all, none of that. We can't do any of that because today is 5%, tomorrow is 55%, next week is 30%. It's unpredictable. Jobs cannot prepare for that, and so they came in, they wrecked the building, they fired all these people and shit like that. Yes, it's terrible. And then you're like, don't track the numbers. Why, bitch? Why you don't want us to track the numbers now?
And also, like, he put his people in charge of the numbers.
Right.
So who even knows? Like, with his blatant cronyism and lack of, sticking to tried and true things, breaking the law and all this stuff. I know other people will be like, but Rod, I know, don't even write in. I don't care. This is just something I believe, and I'm not saying I can prove it. I don't trust the numbers coming out of that department anymore once he installed his own crony. Because I'm like, this might be the kind. Like, man, we have to admit we lost these jobs. Like, who knows how many it really will ever be.
Right.
Or if they try to be like, it was just during Biden that we lost those jobs. And then Trump added way more jobs. Like, I don't trust these numbers, but if they even have to, it's like, I think they're lying, but if they have to lie and they're like, even in our lie, we got to tell y'all it was a horrible job market.
It's probably even worse.
It might be worse than what they said.
I
Speaking of worse than what they said, Homeland Security, HHS, what's that? Health and Human Services. Yeah. Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. confessed to snorting cocaine off of toilet seats during a chat with his rehab buddy.
Our episodes are now available.
Theo Vaughn. This man is in charge of our health in America. We replaced Dr. Fauci with Dr. Phil, basically.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and I mean this, y'all motherfuckers better not say nothing else bad about Dr. Fauci. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't kiss my ass when it don't talk bad about that man and what that man spent decades trying to prevent us from fucking dying, and you got somebody that takes a whole ass toilet seat and snort it up his goddamn nose, but he's supposed to tell me what to do when the next strand of COVID comes.
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. You know, I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats. And I know this disease will kill me.
Right.
Like if I don't.
You
Nigga,
sound,
have you ever looked through a microscope? Get out my face.
You sound like a man that snorted cocaine off toilet seats. Mm-hmm. Like if you said, Rod, do an impression of a person that snorted cocaine off of toilet seats, it's going to sound like RFK Jr. That's an insane thing to say out loud, and then to tell us processed food's gonna kill you, or let's get Mike Tyson, a convicted rapist, to threaten people and bully them into like, don't eat processed foods. It's me, Mike Tyson. We're in a bad way, guys. We're in a bad way. All right, let's move into another segment. I think I'm mad. I know Karen's probably mad. Let's see. Maybe we'll do some. Let's do some fucking with black people. What? This thing moved right as I went to click. Like I don't know why it was a delay. It's like right as I clicked on the song, it was like, nah, that's not what we about to do. Here we
about
go.
to play something else.
Fucking with black people. Fucking with black people. Fucking with black people. Fucking with black people.
Fucking with black people. Go around the globe, find different articles that fuck with us as black people. Then we score them from 0 to 100 in intervals of 25 for how much we feel fucked with. Today's contestants, everybody. Banning black from Black History Month flyer was a mistake, FAMU says. Florida A&M University says banning the word black from a law student's Black History Month flyer was a mistake, a result of an overly cautious interpretation of a Florida law that prohibits DEI initiatives in higher education. So before y'all say fucking FAMU and the brass at FAMU, understand that FAMU lives in damn you, Florida, right, where they have these draconian, conservatives give hard to interpret laws
on purpose.
They don't really make sense because they're not really trying to govern. There's, and then they just kind of wield these things all the time at you, and you don't know until Ron DeSantis is trying to take your school's funding or something like that.
Right.
And you got to go get it back in court, hoping that the court doesn't go, actually, we interpret the law the same way Ron DeSantis did.
Right.
Law student Aaliyah Stewart told the Orlando Sentinel in an email that the dean told a group of students the administration was given a list of 37 words that students could not use. She said the president of one of the student organizations told her black was among these words. At the time, she said in her email she was worried the school was restricting our speech because they are afraid that they will lose state funding. And that probably is. That's exactly what they're doing, by the way.
Yep.
In response, Cecil Howard, the associate provost and interim dean of law school, issued a message to the students and said that the word was not restricted and that the university's leadership had not issued the directive. What occurred was a staff level error. This is what they saying anyway.
I don't believe
someone interpreted that as you can't even have that.
How else
and
would they
he's
interpret
like,
it?
that's not how we gonna interpret that.
It was like, we don't want these problems.
But they were probably doing it honestly, trying to not have problems with the Florida.
I could see them going, you can't say black, you can't say Hispanic.
Yeah.
Just basically you can't say you can't point out any ethnic group, basically.
And so she said that it's been corrected and I take full responsibility and ensure it does not happen again. Howard also said the university consulted a higher education law expert. That's another thing you have to do to make sure the word black could be used and does not violate the state law. Our HBCUs have to check with the legal department, with someone that is an expert. Like, can we even say black? We go to a HCU now. Like, what is it? Like, anyway, 0 to 100.
Oh, Jakaris, because, it's just one of those things where when you put these people in office, this is the bullshit that you have to deal with, like, all of the time. and I'm black. No matter how much white people try to act like it don't matter. Y'all remind me all the time that I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
because it's like, don't say it, but you remind me when I walk
Right.
into a room. You look at me. You question everything about me, my intelligence, everything. You remind me that I'm a nigger all the time. But when I say I'm black, all of a sudden it becomes a motherfucking problem because it's coming out of my mouth, not
Right.
yours.
Because if I gotta work, I gotta eat, and they see you on top of me, I gotta leave. Dracarys for me as well. Like, it's just the very real function of racism is to distract us, and
Yes.
so it's just a pointless distraction, but it also has very real implications. These are also molding the next minds that will go out into the workforce and be lawyers and be leaders and be business people. And they're as a 17, 19, 20, 24, you're being told, like, you need to even think if you can say black. Like, that does something to us. It does something to their brain. That does something to the lessons that they're learning in college.
Of course.
Disgusted designer of famed Nicki Minaj fried chicken necklace ditches it to protest her MAGA turn. A jeweler who designed a famous necklace for Nicki Minaj is selling it to protest her MAGA turn. So she don't like that Nicki done went MAGA, and she said, "That's it. I'm selling this
Some kind of personalized jewelry.
This chicken necklace right here.
Oh,
Yeah, fried chicken wing, pink.
wow. Why have I never seen this picture?
I don't know, but we should have known she might coon out right there. We should have known, like, you know what? This is like Jerry Rice with that helmet. I don't know. But yeah, ONCH, Aunt created the pink fried chicken piece that the rapper memorially wore on stage at the iHeart Musical Festival, which was fawned over by everyone from Billboard to Bon Appetit, which was even called out on a Remy Ma diss track. But now he's auctioning it to benefit the American Civil Liberties Association after Minaj embraced the Trump administration. The Anaconda rapper wore the piece on stage in 2011 with a pink tutu and a pink bra. Billboard featured it on its cover and wondered, is it satire, offensive, or just making you hungry? And by 2017, it was still on some people's minds. On Sleether, Ma rapped, "Are you dumb? You wore a pink diamond chicken wing chain. Are you dumb? You had a leopard beehive on your head. Are you dumb?" Okay, not the greatest lyrics as I remember them, but okay. Maybe I was too excited for that song. But now Unc, a Taiwanese American immigrant, not black. Just remember, it's fucking with black people. So a not black person made her the fried chicken wing necklace. But then Nicki went MAGA. So now this not black person is selling the fried chicken wing necklace to give money to the ACLU. And Nicki is black, but she's cooning. So it's a lot of moving parts here. How do you feel? So she's selling it. In January, she was interviewed by Turning Point USA's Kirk. Oh, it just talks about how she's been cooning. All right, well, Karen, 0 to 100, how fucked with do you feel that Nicki Minaj's old chicken wing necklace is being sold by the person that built it for her in the first place?
25. I'm not really that fucked with. I'm just fucked with because you wasting food.
You think it was a real chicken wing?
I mean, it wasn't
necklace,
a real.
Karen?
No,
it
wasn't real. But
what food had to die for this necklace to live?
You dying chicken pink? Wow, bitch, we could have ate this wing. What are we doing here?
Who gonna buy it next is the question. Who buying the Nicki Minaj chicken wing? Because it could, where it goes could change my score. You know, like if Papa John bought it, I'd be like, see, now I'm Dracarys.
Yeah.
If they just melted it down like the end of Terminator, just to sacrifice humanity, I think I would have saved humanity. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with 0.
Yeah, I'm not really that.
I think it's a 0 for me. I think because that is how much I dislike Nicki Minaj and think she cooned out. 100%. I think I'm fully over to the, like, if something racist or bad happens to her, I'm like, well, Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
So I don't think I'm fucked with it all on that one, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. We'll do one last one. Do you watch HGTV, Karen?
I do.
Have you ever heard of the show Rehab Addict?
No, I haven't heard. I kind of heard what happened to the lady,
but you haven't.
But no, I haven't seen this show.
Well, apparently Nicole Curtis, Rehab Addict, has been canceled on HGTV because she got caught doing this.
Why?
She's working on something in the roof of this thing, and she's frustrated trying to twist it or whatever. Okay, that's the context if you can't see it.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just...
Fart N-word. That's what
that don't even make sense. Those words normally don't go together.
And keep in mind, they're on camera. There's a camera crew. There's a person there. There's lighting. Like, this is not like they caught her on a camera that she wasn't aware of. She's also mic'd up, meaning for the show. This happened 2 years ago. I don't know why it's just now making the rounds and she's just now getting fired.
Oh, somebody
somebody dropped something.
She made somebody mad.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just said? Hey, Nick, you gotta, can you kill that? No, I got 35 minutes. I can't kill it. Oh, fuck my life.
So
she knew she fucked up.
She knew she fucked up. She knew she was on camera. She knew it. She basically like, can we just kill the footage? And he's like, no, because we already got 35 minutes of footage. I'd have to destroy all of it to keep your racism off the air.
Right. She did, and not funny. She did really. The way the Trump administration and everything is, she'd been better off at the period of time she did this, and be like, I said blah 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 blah, and everybody would have been like, okay.
She didn't even say it was AI or something. Like, they doing crazy stuff with AI. She was like, it must have been me. I say it all the time. I can tell from the way she said it. She says it a lot because I say it a lot. Yeah,
because it slipped out. Yes.
Yeah, it slipped out like with authority.
Yes.
Because the fart she was like, fart. But the N word was straight up like, N word. Like, it wasn't long. Listen to it.
It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger.
See, the fart came out. That was harder to come out than the N word. She meant that. She say that a lot. I'm sorry.
I think she does.
She's like, I can't believe I said that. Can we destroy the film?
Yeah,
nope.
As somebody who uses that word a lot, yes.
I'm just saying. I could tell. But 0 to 100, Karen.
50, because I don't watch the show and I really don't care. I hate to be like that. I'm like, okay, because and another reason why I give her 50 is because she literally lost her job. They took her off the air immediately. They was like, So there were some consequences to her actions, you know what I'm saying? Versus normally when they do shit like this, they fight it, they deny it, and then the tape comes out, then they're like, oh, my bad. She was like, yeah, I did it. I'm going to go on, spend time with my family and friends, go on to the dusty trails. I appreciate her not trying to funny, not fighting it, not lying, not saying it was AI or any of that shit. I think she'd been better off telling us initially when the tape first started. I think she probably could have kept her show. But for the fact that it was 2 years later, they was like, nah, dog.
Okay, yeah, and she got fired in this time with this administration, which is hard to do.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, but she'll have a job on Fox Nation soon. I think I'm with you. I give it like a 25 because it's really low. Like, it's like they took care of it. What else was they supposed to do? No, wait, no, hold up, no, I'm tripping. Actually, guys, I thought about it for a second. I give it a 75. Here's why. This happened 2 years ago. Multiple people heard that tape. Multiple people was there. Y'all didn't do shit for 2 years. I don't know who she pissed off, but that's what Karen said.
Yeah.
She made somebody mad. Is exactly what Karen said.
Because it's set for 2 years.
But that's what fucks with me.
I can see that.
So the racism was okay until you had a reason to pull up the, hey, actually fuck her. card. So who knows what the real falling out was that led to this. Am I happy that this moment came to pass where she has to pay some penalty? Sure, I guess. But I'm not that fucking happy because you have to have a lot of privilege to be like, I'm gonna play this card 2 years later. And if you don't have a lot of privilege, then that means you are a black person that didn't have enough privilege to be able to say, hey, she's racist, she gotta go. I gotta wait 2 years to plot my Machiavellian scheme for her to lose her job. Yeah, fuck this. I 100 actually. Fuck this shit. 2 years later. If it was live on the air, then it's like, yeah, get fired. 2 years later, y'all was slow walking this justice.
It was real slow, wasn't it?
All right, guess the race time.
This time for guess the race. This time for guess the race. This time for guess the race. This time for guess the race.
Guess the race, go around the globe, guess the race of people involved in these stories I'm gonna tell. Karen plays along, chat room plays along, and they are racist. A 52-year-old man in Illinois was arrested after he allegedly brandished a gun and threatened to shoot his neighbor multiple times after the two got into a dispute over the defendant having his dog off leash in a common area.
Yeah, like the off leash shit, I get that because you just never know with animals.
Christopher M. Barr, Baugher, Barger, was taken into custody last week and charged with 1 count each of aggravated assault with a firearm and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon without a concealed carry permit. Let's see. The police were dispatched to a neighborhood after a disturbance between two neighbors. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders said they made contact with the two individuals, one of whom was Barger. The complainant was only identified as a 55-year-old neighbor who also lived at that address. Police said a preliminary investigation determined that the altercation between the neighbors began as a verbal argument related to Barger's dog being off its leash in a common community area. The altercation escalated when Barger returned to his residence and then came back to continue the argument while carrying a concealed firearm.
Oh.
During the encounter, Barger allegedly brandished the firearm and threatened the neighbor. The neighbor subsequently called 911 and Barger returned to his residence. People be on a hair trigger, no pun intended. But good grief. Like, what happened to just fuck you and just go take your dog and go inside or whatever?
Yep.
Like, oh, well, now I have to get a gun and threaten to kill you because no one tells me to follow the rules of the community.
No one.
I guess next you want me to pick up after my dog.
Yeah, that's the second thing. The dog shit. Come on, dog.
Come on, dog. Come on. Hate that. But he said, I'll put 3 in you. To the older man while the victim was on the phone with the 911 dispatcher. The dispatcher also heard the remark.
Oh,
so
damn. So it
now
was
you got
recorded.
a witness.
Yeah. Not only do you got a witness, you got it recorded. Like, you know, because
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They tell you this call will be recorded.
It's me, Christopher Barger, and my dog, woof, woof, and I will kill you. I will put 3 in you. It's definitely me, Christopher, the one just living right next to you.
Here's my address and my social security number.
I did it.
Yes, I did.
So yeah, guess the race of Mr. Christopher Barger or Bauer, Baugher.
Oh, okay. It don't matter. They white.
Okay, it don't matter. They white, according to Karen. Quite white, says Cass always. Not a lot of guesses coming in. Maybe a little slow delay or whatever.
There probably is a delay.
Or maybe they just don't care. White. Okay, so we'll just go with white on this one. Karen, you got it right. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn the volume up. That works.
Yeah, it was a delay.
Okay. Yeah, I said I wanted to smoke white and Wizzy White. Yeah, that's him. He look like his life he look like he just got divorced or something.
Yes, he broke up.
He got some other things going on in his life that led to him being like, it's a good night to kill somebody over
a great day
not
for
wanting
somebody
to put a leash
die
on my dog. It's a
Child,
leash.
as long as your dog ain't attacking me, I'm good.
Texas pyramid scheme a Texas couple has been convicted for a $25 million pyramid scam that hit thousands.
$25 million to hit thousands.
Mm-hmm. Hit thousands of people, thousands of victims.
Oh, thousands of people. Oh, I'm about to say, what kind of y'all taking a loss then? But I'm with you now.
A Texas pyramid scheme conviction has exposed the full scope of the Blessings in No Time operation after a federal jury found
That's not a blessing.
What's not a blessing?
You said it's called Blessing in No Time. You took my money. That's not a blessing.
They don't name it. What do you think they would name the scam? Scam? We be scamming? Scamming's in no time.
Yes.
That's not how Karen, you be a terrible scammer. That's not how you scam at all. Why would you
Scamming,
put it in the title? Doesn't make any sense.
They're out there like 100 moms and it's 2 dads.
Yeah. What? I don't think you understand how crime works.
I'm just saying, if I'm a victim, I'm like, your name live.
Right. Well, that's how they get you. After a federal jury found a North Texas couple guilty of running a $25 million fraud that targeted more than 10,000 people nationwide. Woo. A jury in Sherman, Texas convicted LaShonda and Marlon Moore for running a massive pyramid scheme that prosecutors say stole more than $25 million from over 10,000 people nationwide who were already struggling during COVID-19. According to the case presented at trial, Moore's co-founded and operated Blessings in No Time, known as BINT, B-I-N-T, between June 2020 and June 2021. They promoted it through weekly live streams. They reached thousands, pitching the program as an invitation-only community built on helping each other survive the economic shutdown.
Yeah, because people were looking and searching and shit like that, right?
Participants were told to pay at least $1,400 as a blessing and were promised returns up to 800% within weeks.
That's not nothing. Nothing gives you a return like that. Nothing. Not your bank, not the stock market, not the Roth IRA. Nothing gives you that big of a return.
What jurors heard was the system only worked if new people kept joining. Bent ran on stacked playing boards with levels called fire, wind, earth, and water. Not the Avatar.
I'm about to say yes. I've seen enough anime.
Oh my God. Aang is rolling in his grave.
Ain't it old?
When boards filled, the person at the top got paid more than $11,000 while everyone else was pushed to recruit more participants to keep the cycle alive. Prosecutors showed that the Moors placed themselves in prime positions on these boards and siphoned off large amounts of money while most participants never saw the promised returns.
Of course.
Federal investigators said the scheme leaned heavily on polished appearances and trust, including public visibility that made the operation seem legitimate. Authorities also stressed that the scheme disproportionately impacted certain communities, using familiar language about collective support and cultural trust to pull people in during a moment of widespread fear and financial instability. By the time it collapsed, more than 10,000 victims across the country were left with losses totaling over $25 million. So, jury convicted both LaShonda and Marlon of 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, 5 counts of wire fraud, 3 counts of money laundering. Sentencing has not yet been scheduled, but each count carries significant prison time. Karen, guess the race of LaShonda and Marlon Moore.
Oh, y'all black. I don't know no white LaShondas.
Okay. All right. I like your deductive reasoning on that one. Black. Somehow Ray J was involved with this black. I saw a video of Ray J. He had a heart thing monitor on while he was performing in like Shreveport, Louisiana, and blood coming out of his eyes behind the shades. And he got to stop playing with the devil. He better. What sickness is that, guys? Before y'all be like, Rod, are you trying to say he's not dying? I'm leaning towards he's not dying. We've never seen. That's like Ebola. Yeah, motherfuckers don't perform concerts with blood coming out their eyes, but would Ray J pour blood looking liquid down his face and then go out there with a weird heart monitor and scam? Boy, you better sit down. Stop playing with the devil, boy. Anyway, the virtual version of Usher's Close the Doors, Black. The evolution of Cutco Nas, Black. Last Ember to White. Something is wrong with that boy. Oh yeah, scheme that Todd set up, Black. The correct answer is Black. And
y'all going to jail.
One person managed to miss it. I don't know how. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know. Well, you must not have even been listening. You was just like, fuck it. Texas, what they say? Pyramid scheme?
Right, the dollar amount is large, but I was like, them names,
Right. Flexing with y'all's money. That's crazy. I thought it was going to be like the church's money, but it sounded like it wasn't even no church shit. They was just like, we as black people need to come together. I'm telling you, man, that.
Doing COVID, boy, they
better never do a documentary on like the amount of activism people that also were suspected scammers during the pandemic era.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, that'll be like that shit'll be a long ass series.
Because they was out there.
All right, last one.
An 18-year-old accused of killing a friend after a disagreement over food is now in custody 2 weeks after the shooting.
LaMarcus Darden Jr. is accused of shooting Jarvis Davis at a Fort Worth apartment after Davis would not share his French fries. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the victim's mom today. Peyton.
Steve, and multiple people witnessed.
That's what happened.
Okay.
This shooting inside of an apartment, including children. So Fort Worth police tell me they were confident in who they were looking for. We now know this 18-year-old suspect was tracked down all the way to Tyler, Texas. That's about 140 miles away from Fort Worth. He was tracked down to a hotel. Fort Worth police tell me it's possible he has family in that area, but he's now back in North Texas. That suspect is at the Tarrant County Jail tonight.
I just feel like
that's a dumbass crime.
It costs so much to get a hotel and drive that long. You could have bought so many French fries.
Nigga, you could have went up the street to the McDonald's and got your ass some French fries.
Right. And no one would have to die.
Nobody.
It's so senseless.
Senseless. That's how Sharika Kennedy describes the murder of her son.
Why? Now that's the question. Why? No, my baby was probably genuinely his friend. My baby wasn't expecting him to shoot him. Everybody in the house was like, they thought he was joking about the fries.
19-year-old Jarvis Davis shot and killed inside this West Fort Worth apartment near Camp Bowie in 820 back on January 28th. Witnesses told police a group just got back from grabbing food at Wingstop when there was an argument. Investigators say Davis didn't share his fries with the suspect, later identified as 18-year-old LaMarcus Darden.
My son's girlfriend was laying on his lap at the time of it, and she said she just heard a glass break, a gunshot and a glass break.
Fort Worth police say Darden pulled out a handgun, shot Davis in the head, and took off from the complex. He was tracked down nearly 2 weeks later.
In a room
Kennedy,
full of people?
a mother of 8, now with a...
I can't even believe you would do a crime like this and still be on the run 2 weeks. I feel like you would run directly to the police station, because how smart can you be to do a crime that senseless? All right, Karen, guess the race.
Oh, this is 100% black. Like, yeah, the names and just the mama talking and shit like that. And it's also one of them things where you be like, you did this in a room full of witnesses. You are going.
Yeah, this is not even a get away with it crime. This is like some shit from First 48.
Yes. Nigga, I would have bought you some fries. Don't be shooting people.
And they like Wingstop fries.
Right.
Like, they not even the highest echelon of fries. I'm not trying to come at Wingstop, but come on, man.
Right.
Let's see. What kind of fries were they? Come on, guys. Rosemary Parmesan says Mimi. Come on. What are we doing? We all know it's Cajun. Dracarys black, McDonald's money black, Incollecta dumb black. I know the suspect mom was super mad because he over somebody's house acting like she never fed him black.
Nigga acting like you ain't never got no food before.
I know his mama mad for real. He threw his life away.
Yeah, he
like,
did.
You going to jail for a long time for some dumb shit.
Right.
You gonna eat your French fries black. Got to be a Tylenol baby black. Black and crazy. The correct answer is black. Karen's 3 for 3.
Woo-hoo!
Sorry, that's not him. Let me. That's the kid who got killed. That's the dude who murdered his friend.
Right.
Oh, some French fries.
Right.
He don't even look sorry in this picture. That's crazy.
You threw your life away and you took somebody else's life so young.
Oh, French fries.
Over fries. Guess what? If you would have been really serious, people like, Doc, I'll go get you some fries. Like, it ain't that serious.
Right. They thought it was a joke, man. That's crazy.
You know what? And because of that pride, they thought, you think I'm bullshitting?
Right.
Yeah, that's what
Just
happened.
a dumb decision that cost two people their whole lives. So ratchetness. A Twitch streamer was rushed to the ER after trying to catch a fallen katana by the blade. That is a 100% that's what your ass get type of story.
I'm not. A katana can hit the ground. Bitch, what is a katana?
Twitch streamer Biscuit was taken to the emergency room after cutting 2 tendons in her hand during a live Twitch stream with a katana slipped into it from its sheath and fell toward the floor.
Oh!
Yeah. They're not toys. They're swords, guys. They're weapons. You're on Twitch.
They didn't even have it locked in the thing.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's no training. You just got it out here willy-nilly.
She was showing her chat several items she planned to use to decorate her back wall of her streaming setup. Among the decorations was a katana in a red sheath, which suddenly dropped while she was holding it. If you stream on Twitch, if you game, you need them tendons in your hands.
Yeah, you do.
In a brief moment caught on now deleted Twitch stream, she attempted to grab this fallen sword by the blade. In a roughly 20-second clip circling line, she can be seen reach for the katana, yelping in pain, immediately leaving the room while cradling her hand. The stream ended shortly after, leaving viewers unsure of the severity of the injury. She later updated fans of the Discord server, confirming she had gone to the ER and suffered serious damage to her fingers. Update, I cut 2 tendons and I need an operation probably next week. Right now, I'm waiting on the cast and some blood work. I feel fine, so no worries. She clarified that the injury affected her middle and ring fingers, with doctors determining surgery would be required to repair the severed tendons. Despite the severity of the injury, she reassured her community she was stable in good condition and awaiting further treatment. Oh my God, girl. These swords. If you would have just been a listener to the Blackout Tips.
Trying to tell y'all,
I'm trying to save y'all.
Leave them swords alone.
My mission is we trying to help you.
Unless you get properly trained, don't fuck with them.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Until next time, I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.